Yo, what is up, guys? It's Chef Boyar Steve. As you can see, we're on Black Ops 3. The update isn't until tomorrow, Tuesday the 14th, but they did update something, so I want to show you guys real quick.
Check back tomorrow. There's always more to do.
So he says different things. This time he said check back tomorrow. There's always more things to do, I think is what he said. But anyway, you click on contracts, and this is what it's going to look like with the daily, the weekly, mercenary to hire blackjack, and they kept the special, which hopefully means to me that we will be able to complete new specials, which means we'll get more rare supply drops and more weapon bribes, which in turn means that we'll get more new weapons. So really, hopefully they keep those and update those. So talking and speaking of new weapons, I'm going to show you guys how to play with the new weapons, even if you don't own them. So you load up game mode, you go to community, I just do popular, and then you can collect or select these things and load them up. This one's called new guns, new weapons, Bowie knife, HG40. There's one called crossbow. I actually really like the crossbow, so I think that's what we're going to do. I don't yet own the crossbow, but I really want it. So basically, you just load this up. You can pretty much do anything you want with the settings. I would suggest a team-based game, so we're doing TDM. Let's do 3 bots. And when I say team-based, the reason behind that is when you, well, you'll see here in a few seconds, when you select a class, you can only select classes that don't have the new weapons on them. So you'll have to select a class with either a different weapon or your fists or something like that, and then kill a bot or wait for a bot to be killed and pick up the new weapon. So that's the only real downside to this, because when you die, or if you die, you will spawn without the weapon. So, like I said earlier, you obviously can't click on these. They won't allow you to do it. So you have to spawn with something that doesn't have the new weapons on them, because you don't own them. So we spawn with our fists. Basically, we go out and we try and kill a bot, or pick up somebody's gun that's been thrown on the floor or whatever, and then we'll have the new weapon. This, if you haven't used the crossbow, or you haven't ever seen it being used, it is fantastic. I believe it's called the Shadow Claw. It is probably it's definitely my favorite weapon, I would say, that is new. Like, I like the HG40, it's really cool. The MX Garand, I love. I'm a huge fan. And the marshals are extremely annoying because they're extremely overpowered, but this weapon is freaking fantastic. It's a secondary, it's a freaking crossbow. That makes it cool by itself. But the really cool things about this are, you can put, as this one has, the bayonet. So it's really cool. The only real downside to this is you kind of have to calculate, because the bolts do drop, as you can see. But you never run out of ammo. Ooh, this guy has a tri-bolt, so I'm going to show you guys that. It's really cool. But you never run out of ammo. You can see those glowing yellow bolts. You just run over to them and pick them up. So you don't have to have scavenger. You don't have to hope that somebody else is using it. And you can not run out of ammo, basically, ever. The tri-bolt is really cool, as you guys saw. It basically turns this into a shotgun, because it shoots 3 bolts at once. So it has quite a big spread on it. So it's a lot easier to kill somebody, at least close range. So like I was saying, probably the biggest downfall of this weapon is the drop, because it's a little bit difficult to calculate, but it is a one-shot kill, and it is pretty fantastic. So it isn't a bullet, so you kind of, like I said, not only do you have to calculate drop, but like you just saw, I was missing that person because I wasn't leading them, so you kind of have to lead them a little bit because it is an arrow, so it's almost realistic. But yeah. So I would definitely suggest using this weapon, and if you do have it, using it and like kill confirmed, because you have to slide over their bodies to get the tags anyway. So you slide over their bodies, get the tags, and you re-get the ammo. So you'll never run out of ammo. It's fantastic. But yeah, guys, we're not here to talk about a specific weapon. That's just a hint for you guys. So if you want to use the new weapons and you don't have them, or use a new weapon that you don't have, you can play around with this. It's not amazing, it's not perfect, but it does give everybody a chance to kind of, you know, at least play around. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will definitely post a video tomorrow on the new update. Until next time, guys, peace out.